what's going on, YouTubes? My name is Giacomo Marchese. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. I've actually wanted to do YouTube videos for quite some time, but I'm like, all right, if I do this stuff, is it going to provide value and give you folks something that you want to watch? So anyway, I will definitely look forward to feedback from you and letting me know what you want me to talk about. But obviously, there's a lot of things that I know that I want to share with you, not just my journey, but how I do things. So a little more background about myself. I have been into fitness for quite some time, but I have struggled to find a way to be into fitness consistently, day in, day out. So I would say, although I've been into fitness for probably, I don't know, 20, 30 years, it's only been the last 6.5 years that I've actually found a way to make fitness a part of my life. And yeah, I mean, we could say that's easy, right? Because fitness is my job and that's motivating, but it's more than that. Through trials and tribulations and failures and all of that, I have figured out my personal formula on how to basically make it so that no matter what goes on in my life, I can find a way to balance fitness. Whereas in the past, I've been a little more on the extreme side of things, being like, all right, this has to be the only thing that I could do for it to be successful. And if I'm not doing it to the extreme, I'm just not gonna get those extreme kind of results, like doing well competitively in sports, which is what I enjoy doing, whether it's powerlifting or bodybuilding, etc. Now, the only way for me to really make this work for the long term, my definition, what I find fulfillment in basically is not my personal journey as much as my desire to help other people find their way, which is why I got into coaching, which is, is something I've actually been into for a very long time, but it was just never my full-time gig. So you can expect to hear a lot from me on how to help you find your way. You'll hear a lot from me in other videos, aside from just being, a motivating kind of person. It's more than just that. Once the motivation is gone, how do we stick with it? And how do we get fitness being a part of what we do day in and day out? So to be more specific, Danny and I, you know Danny, right? You don't know a whole lot about me, at least not on video yet, but you will. Danny and I run VeganProteins.com, and we are both competitive bodybuilders. I also do the powerlifting thing. I had to take a crack at it. Maybe we'll do it again, but so far we're more into the bodybuilding side of things together. And in addition to that, we coach others. And for us, it's more than just a programming. It's what can we do for that person to be their guide along the way, so that whether the programming is able to be followed or not, that you can adjust things to continue to do this for the long term. To basically share my journey on how I was able to do it and help others do the same. So that's pretty much what you can expect to hear from me in a nutshell. I'm sure that will change over time as I get feedback from you and I learn about stuff and find out other things that I want to share with you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Off the cuff, I would say that I definitely want to be doing some video logging and giving you an inside scoop on what makes this work for me. And then obviously there'll be nutrition and training stuff that hopefully you'll be able to find useful. And then also, we'll be talking a lot about how to apply it, because having all the knowledge in the world about nutrition doesn't help if you don't know how to apply it to your life and to do it in a balanced way. So that's pretty much what you can expect to hear from me in the coming days and weeks and months, but please give me feedback. I love hearing from you. My purpose for entering the YouTube world was not just to put what we do out there, but my purpose is to take this information that we've learned together and show you how you can apply it to your personal journey in the real world in a practical way. Anyhow, thank you so much. If you're still listening to this video, I appreciate that. If you want to hit the like button, great. But other than that, you'll be hearing from me more and more often these days, and I'll look forward to your feedback.